one. Good. All right, we're with Abby today. So Abby, this is your first visit here.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me what's going on. What brings you in?
I have had headaches since first grade.
Okay.
And they get really bad. I would say they're between migraines and tension headaches. It depends. And then my back, I'll be sitting and my back, the center of it will actually go numb. Like I'm sitting at my desk.
That's a new one. Okay.
And it'll just like tingle and be really weird.
Does it wrap around or does it hurt in one spot?
Like right here.
So right in the center of the, right in the back.
Kind of where,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll get a camera on that in a minute.
My neck is always a big part of my headaches.
Okay.
So I think part of it could be my posture.
Okay.
Just
What kind of work do you do that has
I
you
sit at a desk.
You sit at a desk?
So,
And then you put down a 7 out of 10. So is that its worst or is it just constantly like that?
as first.
It's worse. And how many days in a week does it go that high?
Maybe 2.
A couple
It
times a week?
depends. Like sometimes I'll have a week without a really bad headache and really
Okay.
bad neck pain, and then sometimes I'm just hit really hard.
Or-
I've tried manipulation. The first time, awful, sick,
Okay.
like terrible for a week.
Oh no.
And the second time I had 2 days of relief. Then the
Mhm.
third time, which was when I called it and went to you, I had pain for another week again.
Okay.
which
So you had
made it
seen
worse.
somebody else
Yeah.
and you really didn't get anywhere with that. So you called me. Of course, you have some relatives that come here too, I believe, so they probably referred you over as well. I understand. With these headaches, was there any trauma when you were younger? How old were you when they first started?
Let's see, 7 maybe.
So you've been having,
6.
were they always that bad or
Um,
were they getting worse over the years?
It's hard to tell.
I know.
But they've definitely been getting worse, I feel like, as I've gotten older.
Okay.
Especially I think all the stress of the pandemic and everything made it like really bad for a while, to where I
Okay.
actually went into the doctor. I was in so much pain and headaches for like, I don't know, 2 weeks or something.
Like every day?
Like just consistent in my neck and everything.
Wow.
And I know it's triggered by my stress.
Okay.
And I actually got prescribed with muscle relaxers, and then we tried to figure out like what can we do. My doctor actually gave me like a cognitive test. And
Did you pass the cognitive test?
yes, I did.
So you're cognitively aware?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's just been really weird. Sometimes it's really bad, and sometimes it's like I'll have like 3 mild headaches a week, always. Just mild.
So pain's at its worst at a 7. What is it at its lowest? Because it doesn't seem like you're absent
Like
of
a
pain.
3, 2.
All right, so anytime during the week you're going to be musculoskeletal pain at a 3. It flares to a 7. At its worst, you're having headaches at its worst every day, but now you're about 3 times a week. You just got
Yeah.
something going on.
It's probably like 3 to 4 times a week I have a mild,
3 to
just
4
like a
times a week.
noticeable
Okay.
headache. And then 1 or 2 times a week it's like, I don't know what to do with myself.
So how is this impacting your quality of life?
A lot. Just
Wow.
like, I don't feel like I even have any energy. Ever since my neck had that really bad bout in my back and my head, and I actually had to go to the doctor, it feels like I don't even feel like doing much.
Okay. And that's the medical doctor.
Yeah.
And the medical doctor with the last bout was giving you cognitive tests, medications. Clearly that didn't have any effect.
Yeah.
Now tell me about, and it's not good or bad, some people just react different to different styles of adjusting. So tell me about the last adjustments, because you said it got really worse. So how did he approach the adjusting?
Well,
He or she, whatever.
she the first time I went with the manipulation, which is very weird to figure out, but she like really reefed on my neck in some areas. She was
Okay.
a little too tight, well, a little too hard on the tight areas of my neck.
Okay.
And when I talked to her about it after, she was like visibly concerned that I told her how long it lasted, and I told her like in an area where she adjusted, like right here, it felt like, you know those sticks that you put in windows to make sure they stay closed? It felt like one of the tendons in my neck was like that.
Okay.
And so it was just like, she just went a little too hard the first time, was more gentle the second time, and I think the third time, since I had a little improvement, she pushed it harder again, and it made it worse.
Made it worse. Well, okay. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to approach to kind of skirt around that problem area you have and move before,
Yeah.
which I'm gonna do is soft tissue work first. And then I think I'll do my decompression adjustments,
Okay.
which you've seen, you watched, I think you
Yeah.
saw some of my videos. Did it traumatize you too much? Watching my videos?
No. But when I was little, that chiropractor that I told you about
Mhm.
before, his wife would do the whole family's adjustments,
Mm-hmm.
and I would tense up and get so nervous for my neck
Mm-hmm.
that she would have to call her husband in to do my neck. So who knows what that is, because now I won't do it. But I can just turn my head either way and I crack.
Okay. Well, we'll be kind. I'll get through it. I've got to get to know your body and how it's going to work, you know. And you clearly have a lot of stuff going on, but how old are you right now?
24.
So at 24, so from 7 to 24, you've had I don't know, it seems to me a kind of a decrease in quality of life you should be having if you're having pain every day.
Yeah.
And it's a 7 and you're at 24 and you're having all these problems. Have you done massage therapy before?
Yes, I did a little bit before COVID hit, and sometimes it would help, and then sometimes it would make it worse. Like one of the last times I went, I felt even worse after, and I don't know if they just like
How long ago was your last massage?
7 months.
7 months. Okay. So massagers technically should make somebody worse. They might be a little tender,
Yeah.
but after a few massage therapy sessions and soft tissue work, your body should begin to be relaxing and should become very therapeutic.
Yeah.
The question is, why is it not?
Yeah.
So this is what we're going to have to work through on our first visit. We'll definitely take the approach. You know, I'll do my work, and then I'm not gonna go all Arnold on you.
I'm pretty tough though.
But we want to just definitely work out some stuff. So let's assess the neck, or what we call the cervical spine. So let's work here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to check some range of motion and just check, do you have any pain when we turn? Is there nothing there?
Nothing.
Is there any motion that you do with your neck, just in movement, that causes pain?
Nope, not unless something's flared up.
Unless something's flared up. Okay.
I will know right here
Yeah.
if you like check my.
So where the clavicles?
They're
and stuff?
uneven, very like noticeably in the mirror.
Noticeably in the mirror, they're uneven. So when did you first notice the clavicles were noticeably uneven?
Several years ago.
Yep. And I'll tell you one thing, this one definitely sticks out here. So you can't see that, but if I roll my thumbs across, it's smooth here, but this one is ridging here. So it's probably out of place. We're going to check that. And since it's got my attention and my ADD is kicking in, I will hyper focus on it. I like to just check the lie of the shoulder. Any pain with the shoulder?
Nope.
All right, we're going to get back on that here down the road when we get there, but it's definitely, I feel what you're saying. So if I turn the head to the right, now I'm just going to palpate and touch. Do you notice any tenderness in there? Just want to kind of grab hold right through the main part of the muscle there. This one to the right side, how's that feel?
Yeah, that one's more tender.
It's noticeably more tender?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, and so when I palpate, I can just feel the rotation in these joints here. So we definitely got something going on. So no traumas that you can recall though? Any sport traumas?
Nope. I mean, I cracked my head open when I was really little, but that's the closest to a trauma aside from emotional.
Okay, so how did you crack your head?
I fell off a bar stool onto a solid wood floor.
So you tumbled off. Do you remember how old you were?
8,
8?
9. Staples is what I had, and that was then.
But then that's when you started the headaches going to the chiropractor, right? Started all the
I started that a few years before.
So 7, you started the headaches. 8 or 9, somewhere you fell. Okay, but they weren't getting worse?
I don't think so. I barely remember the healing process of my head.
Okay. Can't help but think they may be related,
Yeah.
especially head trauma. All right, well, let's assess the muscles here in the neck. I want to just see what's strong, and what's weak. So we're going to do C5. You're going to hold your arm up here.
Okay.
Don't let me push the arm down. Just hold tight. And you have no strength in that one.
Wow.
Yeah, let's check this
That
one.
was kind of scary.
We'll fix it. Hold tight. And there's nothing there either. All right, let's do the bicep reflex. Here I'm going to stabilize and push straight down.
Okay.
Don't let me hold tight. And that's sweet. So once again, our goal is to go through the spine, make all of our corrections, and make things strong again.
Okay.
So describe to me your job. You go to work. You work for a big company, small company, whole type.
Small company. I run a vintage Etsy shop and an eBay shop. I do bookkeeping. I'm a receptionist. Kind of everything. If I need to be a janitor, I'm a janitor. But most days I'm sitting at a desk.
Okay, now wait a minute. I gotta back up. So you run an Etsy, that little app thing. So you have your own shop on that? Or
I do it through my work because we get a lot of educational materials donated. Some of them we can't sell and get their worth. So then we do vintage books as well.
So you sell books on Etsy. And then with the company you work for, you do everything you just said. Clean and manage stuff.
That's what happens when your mom's your boss.
So your mom is your boss?
Yes.
I'm still trying to figure out what you do. What do you like about your job?
The freedom of it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Is this Tinder right there?
yes.
You got some nasty trigger points there. So you got the freedom of a job. Both sides are a little tight here.
Yeah.
Have you noticed, anybody talked to you about the tightness here, the massage therapist or anything, or chiropractic?
The massage therapist, oh, I do feel it.
You feel that?
Yeah. The primary care had an assistant with her, and she actually made her come look at how tight it is right here.
Yeah. Yep, I can feel them. So you could be a little, the scalings can be tight in here. Is it tender to touch in there?
Not as bad
Not
as
as bad.
on the neck.
How about underneath these muscles over here?
Yeah, it's pretty tender.
Yeah. Is one more sore than the other, the right or the left? Or about the same, or just?
This side is a little bit more.
Let's do the triceps. So the best thing you like about your job, push up as hard as you can, is your freedom to do. Hold tight, there you go, it's weak. Let's check this one, push as hard as you can. Up for me, gets my hand, hit, hold, and no tone there. I want you to do that again, push as hard as you can up,
Okay.
push. We are really weak in there, aren't we? Wow, we're gonna fix all that.
Awesome.
So I'm looking for tone, and it's not that you're weak, it's just the muscles are weak, the nerves are under stress, and they can't fire the way they need to fire. So we're going to take a look at that.
It's very interesting.
All right. So now I want to jump down and assess the lower back. Okay. So what I'm going to have you do is go ahead and lay down for me here.
Face down?
No, on your back.
Okay.
I'll move it over here. So what's the hardest thing about your job?
Hardest
Working with
thing?
Your mom? Don't say that on camera.
The hardest thing about my job is, I think, talking on the phone. I hate it.
You hate talking on the phone? Bend this knee in. I'm going to push here. Don't let me push the leg down, hold tight. Once again, see, this should be nice and strong. It's kind of weak, set this down. Why do you hate talking on the phone? Hold tight for me.
I can be really awkward on the phone.
You can be awkward on the phone?
I sound like my mom on the phone, but I can,
Bring it like that.
there's too much margin for me to screw up.
Squeeze your leg really tight. We're going to see if the adductors are working. And see how weak that is? I can get these to pull apart. So we just see a lot of stress in the body.
Mm-hmm.
Part of chiropractic is to decrease the stress. Put the feet down. Now maybe you take your toes and point them towards your head. I'm going to push on them and try to push it down. Don't let me hold tight. See how I can move those? So when we're done, I want to make sure all these are tight and working full strength.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
I've never had this before.
I'm going to do one other one.
Okay.
We're going to check the top lumbar spine. This is a little bit harder to do for me. I'm going to pull you out this way.
Okay.
I'm going to stabilize and pull back.
Okay.
Don't let me pull your legs back to center, okay?
Okay.
So hold tight. Here we go. And you got nothing. And we're going to do this side over here. Hold tight for me. And you got nothing. So right now, on visit number 1, I just see a lot of generalized tension and weaknesses throughout your whole body. From the neck to lower back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch tables.
Okay.
We're going to go face down. I'm just going to start some dry muscle work.
Okay.
And then we'll have you change, and then we'll do the wet muscle work on the neck, adjust the neck. We're going to try a couple different ways.
Okay.
Gently here. Alright? What I'm going to do is put the traction on. Your hands are going to go here, and I'm just going to have you loosen up your body. And while you're just relaxing and getting the traction in, I'm going to start some soft tissue work. And I'm just going to begin kind of prepping that body. So you just rest. And if anything becomes uncomfortable, you just let me know, okay? And I'll go harder. No, I'm sorry. I'll lighten up, I promise. And if you notice any tender spots, excuse me, if you notice any tender spots while I'm working through here, point them out to me.
Okay.
I'll find more as I do the wet tissue work, but it's nice to get an idea of what you're feeling as well.
Kind of at center back.
Right here?
Like where the bra strap comes together, definitely.
This is where you feel a lot of your stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we will make sure that we spend a lot of time on that area.
I don't know if that's just a reflex or tenderness, but I feel like flinching when it gets there.
You feel like flinching here?
Yeah.
That's because right there is a tight muscle. I can feel that right there. And I felt you flinch too. And we're definitely going to work on all this. So, okay, so I know I've got a spot here. I definitely have some flinching you're feeling here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go to the other side. Wait.
I feel it, but not as bad.
But not as bad. Okay. Good feedback. I appreciate that. Let's keep working. So I'm going to kind of go down the lower part of the back here.
I do feel tenderness there.
Right through here. So here we have the quadratus lumborum muscle that rotates here. You got the glute minimus maximus here. Got the multifidus that runs all the way up. It crosses the sacral area here. Across the pelvic ridge is where we get our quadratus lumborum. It gets all kinds of trigger points in here.
I feel it on that side too.
Good. Okay. At least you're consistent. Now I'm going to drop down in the glutes. Let me know what you're feeling.
Tender.
Tender? Let's drop down to here. What are you feeling? Tender?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to twist down and go back to the hamstrings.
Whoa. Tender.
Tender all through here?
Yep.
Yep. And into the calves.
I can't tell if it's ticklish or tender.
Okay. Let's do this one.
Not as tender.
Not as tender, but if I go back over here,
Yeah, they're close.
they're close. Over here.
Ticklish or tender, I
You
can't
can't
tell.
really tell. How about if I just squeeze the muscle? What does it feel like when I squeeze the muscle?
The first one that you did on this side,
Yeah?
a little bit more tender than the other one.
Alright. I think I'm going to focus up here first.
Okay.
And then we'll work our way back up top. And just begin to loosen this body up a little bit.
Surprised how tender that is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not like painful, but
Well, the glutes get used. They're, can be an accessory to some pelvic stabilization. If they get overused, they get really sore. You get a little jumpy right through here too.
yeah.
I'm going to spend some time on that one when we do the wet work.
Crazy how involuntary it is.
It is. Oh yeah, I can feel you pulling right through here.
Yeah.
It's okay. We want to try to make most of this go away for you.
Oh my goodness, I feel it there.
Okay. How does this side feel compared to the other?
I don't think it feels as bad, actually. Yeah, that side's much worse.
Okay. Is that speed too hard on you?
No, it's fine.
Okay, now. I'm going to begin loosening up the thoracic spine here.
to the end, like right there, there's almost like a little ache.
Right at the base?
Yeah.
Okay. Right about here is when you feel it?
Yeah. It's like, right, yeah.
Okay. Let that rest for a second. Finish up here. Now, I want to just do a little bit of a correction right here. I want to see how your body responds, okay?
Okay.
So drop some feedback for me. So a little breath for me. Oh yeah, I just want to see what it does here.
That's amazing.
Maybe just lay down just a little bit more for me. Take a little breath. I'm going to drop this down. There we go. Follow me
I'm trying real hard. I'm known to be a big tensor upper.
You're doing a great job, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're doing good. I'm just going to loosen this up here. There we go. That's not bad. Okay, now. Okay, so now I'm going to do some soft tissue work here. We're just going to put the butter on.
Oh, that's awesome. It's so cold.
Feels good going on.
Yeah.
We'll add a little salt and pepper here, you know. So how long have you worked for your mother?
I don't even know.
You don't even know.
She started this job when I was 10.
10?
And basically I was volunteering until I was legal to be hired. So,
Oh boy.
yeah.
I remember those years too. My mother started a janitorial service when I was
Okay.
like 10. The time I was 12, I was cleaning office places and
Oh boy.
helping her clean carpets and probably violating every labor law out there. But you know what? You learn a good work ethic when you're young, and you learn to. That's where I learned to have my own company. Why would I want to work for anybody else? Because I watched my mother have the freedom to own her own company. I saw her that she was busy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's just nice because like since a lot of the office girls, I've known them forever. One of them's my sister, and one of them's one of my best friends. And it's like we wear so many hats. I can go in and be like, okay, what do I feel like doing today? Because I
Sure.
can do anything. That's really nice.
do you see yourself working there like for as long as she owns a company, or you feel like you might do something else college-wise or something? Or
I don't know yet. It's, COVID hit the business really hard. So there's always the option for something else. Like I worked retail a holiday season. Probably will never do it again.
not what you liked.
Yeah.
So right here, I'm feeling a lot of muscle tension.
Yeah.
Can you feel that in there
Yeah.
as I work through here? There's big lumps all through here. So as I work and do the wet work, if it becomes too tender, just holler at me, let me know.
Okay.
If we can change pressure and glide and stuff. I'm going to try to work out these knots that are deep in there.
I have a feeling a lot of it too stems from my posture. Because since I was very young,
Mhm.
like I've been large chested, and I think it's been like just hard to adjust to, and I've just always struggled with my posture.
Okay.
It hurts.
Well, one thing I will do here, once I clear all this out, we clear the neck out, I will do some posture taping here, and I'll run some tape here up the back on both sides, and we'll tape across the midline.
Awesome.
And get some sensory feedback, so when you go back to work, when I see you again, you can give me some feedback. I'm definitely finding stuff right here across your body. It's a major player for you. There's another knot right there.
Is this that butter knife thing?
Yeah,
Awesome.
sort of. You feel it in
that
there?
One. Yep.
Does that feel good?
It feels good. It's
I'm getting in there
good
kind of.
pain, but
Oh yeah, I'm getting there kind of deep on these muscles here. But if it's good pain, we're in the right direction. Some circle motion along here. There we go.
it's very validating to see that you can see it, though.
Oh yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah. It's just been around so long that it's like, is this real or is this how everyone feels?
You know, you begin to doubt yourself. But see, in my philosophy, you know, patients here I want to know, you know, can I get you pain-free, drug-free, and disability-free? And then let's get a century of life. Let's live to be 100,
Yeah.
and let's live our lives
Yeah.
doing the things that we enjoy. Let's be around so we can see our great-great-grandkids and actually have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
Versus what the current trend right now is to be Alzheimer's, dementia, and you don't know who you are anymore. That's a bunch of garbage. Which means we got to take a look at how we're living our lives, what nutrition we're doing,
Yeah.
our lack of nutrition, our lack of exercise.
I'm very interested in that part of it too.
So we'll definitely do a nutrition visit with you, and then we'll maybe do a follow-up visit about how things have changed.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can come up with a formula that helps you change your body in a way that you're looking for. That's, of course, life-affirming, that gets you out of pain and lets you do the things you enjoy doing.
Awesome.
Have you given up anything because of the pain?
I would say the pain and a little bit of depression.
So you have pain and depression.
Yeah, I've been medicated for like generalized anxiety for a couple of years.
Okay.
And since like COVID hit, I was getting a little bit more relaxed. I have worked out like 5 days a week.
Okay.
Like a year ago, I had lost like 35 pounds, and I've probably gained a good amount of it back since COVID, which I know a lot of people are doing.
Okay.
And then my pain started to kick in, and then it was like I just felt like I completely lost the will to try and work out.
Okay.
Because what if it's going to happen again? Or, so, yeah.
Well, we'll work through all that. I have tools that we can use, so we'll get into it. And what we'll do is, if we embrace those tools, we can do some follow-up videos and add on to, right? Can you do that? Can we add on to other videos? My video guy says, we'll do it. Now, I feel a little bit of some crunchiness right there. So I'm going to have you take your left arm and put it on your lower part of your back down there. I'm going to work in this area right here.
Goodness, that's weird.
Ooh, as I work through, what are you feeling?
Like, oh my goodness. Feels like there's a marble in my back that you're going over. It's really weird.
Okay, let's flatten that marble.
It's not super like painful, but it doesn't hurt.
Right through here?
Yeah, and just like
Yeah.
I can tell you're going over something.
Perfect. That's a good feedback. So we're going to keep working those. We want these tools to glide smoothly across the surface. And therapeutically, you should begin to relax and feel good as the knots get ironed out. Whether we get them all today, we won't know, but we're going to certainly work towards getting as many taken care of for you as we can. There's a big knot right there.
It's right across that midline of where, in the center of my back, that I'm so numb.
You get the numbness right through here?
Yeah, it's like right kind of there.
Okay.
It used to be like I would notice it on a day I'd be ready to do a workout and be like, nope, I'm not going to do it with that. That's
Okay.
not a good idea. And
We're gonna go.
at work.
We're gonna work down here now.
Okay.
This was really sore on you
Yeah.
as I was doing the massage gun. How's that? I'm gonna kind of
Right now it feels okay.
good.
Yeah, I've been noticing my back a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
The past year, I can't like let my knees touch when I sleep.
Okay.
But I sleep really weird, and I feel the soreness in my lower back.
Okay. Do you wake up with a sore low back?
I find that in the middle of the night I have it, usually, just like, because I lay on my side with my leg up.
Right. I'm feeling all kinds of
Oh,
resistance through here.
holy. Yeah, I felt that one. Right there, yep.
Right there.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Let's scrape that out. I can finally get into that tissue in there and I can feel it breaking up now.
This is like doing those pimple popper videos.
Well, I'm not as gross as Pimple Popper.
Yeah.
But I think I make some pretty cool videos.
Yeah. Get into the ASMR world.
Yeah, the ASMR stuff. Here. Get in the way now. There we go. Now I'm starting to dig through here. How you feeling?
It's not as bad as the other side.
Okay, that's a good sign.
I'm feeling some lumpiness, but
There we go. Well, think about this as you're ironing a shirt and you got the wrinkles. And what we're trying to do is get all the wrinkles out. And that's what I'm working on. We're kind of in press mode here. Yeah. I'm going to pull that down.
that one is so weird.
Yeah, this is like a washboard here. It's just rippled all. Get some stuff in there.
Just feels like it explains a lot.
There, it's going away. I'm getting it. There. It's getting smoother.
Yeah, I don't feel it as much anymore.
Yeah. There we go. So I'm going to give this area a little bit of a breather.
Okay.
We're going to go back to our neck now a different way.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you tuck your chin to chest. And I'm just going to gently start scraping this neck. This is a sensitive area, so if something's too tender, just let me know.
I feel that it's not too tender, but A good size one.
Yeah. There we go.
I definitely feel like, yeah, where kind of the shoulder meets the neck is big.
Right through there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the most tender spot I've felt so far.
That's a hot area for a lot of people. That's at C7 T1 junction. We spend a lot of time looking down. This gets hit really hard. So I want to just do some extra work there. If I can loosen it up and adjust it again, we'll try to get it. We'll try another adjustment there, okay?
Left side definitely feels more intense.
Okay. I'm going to finish this up here. Just do some long blading here.
Is it like normal, but like with some of the knots, almost hear like a pop?
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird.
All right, so how was the soft tissue work? Better?
Yeah.
So now that I'm going to go back to the neck.
Okay.
I've done a lot of muscle work in there. I want to try to do another decompression very gently and see if we can open up some more and get the last of the tension out of that. Before I do that, I'm going to check a few things. I'm going to check your grip strength. So lock in really tight and don't let me open the fingers, okay? So squeeze really hard. Go. She's got good tone on that one. Lock in tight. That's some good tone. That's what I wanted to see.
Good.
Okay, go back to the triceps real quick. Push up as hard as you can. Oh, with your hand. Just like that. Yeah, go. It's stronger, but still a tad bit weak. Push as hard as you can. What? Yeah, a bit there. Notice how I gave just a little? I want to try to undo that. So go on your back one more time. And again, just relax your body. Try to feel the tension melt out towards your feet. Just let the tension of the upper back just drop away. And let that neck just relax and then get in there. Perfect. Okay, so deep breath in and all the way out.
Whoa. That was a pretty good crunch.
That moved.
Yeah.
Let's check it again. Come on up. That's what I was looking for, that deeper set. Let's go back to this tricep. Push up as hard as you can. Ready? Here I go. Push. What do you think? And I'm putting some good force in there. It's actually holding. Push as hard as you can. Good, I like it. Let's do palpation there. Now, how does that feel?
It feels a little tender, like on this side. I'm feeling it right now.
Where?
Right here. I think it's just for being,
Yeah, we did work on it a lot, but that's okay.
So yeah, I feel a stretch.
Yeah. But your range of motion is increasing considerably though.
Awesome.
Wow.
Pretty soon I'm gonna be an owl.
Okay, that's kind of scary. You put some red eyes in, and I'm gonna have to head to the door pretty quick. I want to check one more thing on your back.
Okay.
Just gonna go back one more time. I still feel like there's C2, C3 is, even with the tractions, it's still not. So we're not gonna refund this. I'm not gonna keep trying to get it. I just want to see if your body will just talk to me just a little bit. Right about there. I don't know if you can feel that, but it feels a little rotated. We're not gonna go hard on it, so a little breath for me. All down. Little tug. Nope. So once we hit that wall, we just don't keep going. I had to hit a wall, so I'm not going to keep pushing. Let's try this side over here. One more. All down. Good job. Right there. Nope. Okay. So let's move on. Good job, though. We got some nice deep releases. I think overall you handled that. You feel like you handled that better than the other doctors you went to?
Oh yeah.
Good job.
So I've always been a heavy anticipator of when the crack's gonna come, so it's a mental game.
Well, I think you did a great job on this one. So now we're gonna go to our low back. So I'm gonna bring this up. And I want you to lay on your side and face me over here. And top our couple of hands.
It's basically how I sleep.
I'm gonna get the knots out of this lower back too, right through here.
Oh, I already got one.
Here, how they're going? Yeah, let's go to the other side. I'm bringing the tension there. Pop, pop, pop.
Oh, that was insane.
Okay, so the test for me is did the neurology change? So drop it like that. I just want to see. I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna push right here. Hold tight. Is that better?
I think so.
Yeah. Let's check this one. Hold tight. I like the way you correct. I'm gonna go back up to L1. Remember how I pulled your body across?
Yeah.
So let's just see if that corrected. Hold tight for me. What do you think?
I think it's better.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Let's check this side over here. Hold tight for me. That's strong too. Wow, your body changed fast on that lower back.
Awesome.
Let's point your toes towards your head. Hold tight for me. Well, here's what I like. Hold tight for me. Just that simple adjustment fit your whole back completely toned. So I'm going to check it a different way against gravity. So I'm going to have you stand up. We don't live our lives laying down. We always live our lives standing up. So let's face me. Arms out. We'll do a quick test. Hold tight for me. Okay, you should have tone. It should be strong enough that I could rock you back, and you're locking in. Set this arm, right arm down. Step forward with the opposite foot. Put your knock on the gate cycle. Hold tight for me. And push down. Nice and strong. I really should check this first to show the weaknesses, and then do. Hold tight for me. Front stand. So you notice the problem?
That this arm is worse.
Yeah, it's actually weak. So there's something still on this left side. On your back for me. There's something hiding on me. So we're going to go back and search for it. Hold tight. I think I already know what it is, having done this 100,000 times. I'm going to put a force in this anterior superior iliac spine. Right there, that reflects. I'm going to go to this one. Ready?
Nope.
So see the change here? I push here, it's strong. ASI is here, shuts right off.
That's crazy.
Then I'm going to find that bone prominence. I'm going to slide in and push right there. Should be strong. Find this one, push right there. There's nothing. You can't even hold it. Try as hard as you can. There's nothing. So the sacrum is still rotated. So I'm going to do this a different way.
That's the most bizarre feeling.
Isn't it?
Like you're just completely powerless.
Correct. Now you're going to have to help me. This is a little bit more complicated. So you're going to take your hand, push right in there.
Okay.
Some people notice that might even be tender.
Yeah.
You're going to hold that position right there. Now I want you to take a deep breath. Blow the air all the way out. Exhale.
That was cool. I felt.
You felt it?
Yeah.
Let's check it against gravity. Come on up. Okay, get your bearings. Let me have this arm. Hold. Yeah, step forward. Good equal weight distribution. There you go. Better? Yeah. On your back. Let's clear out your feet. And then work on your toes and balance all that out for
I
you.
should have painted my toes.
You should have.
No.
What is your favorite color?
I don't think I have favorites.
You just paint them.
It used to be purple.
Purple? That's a good color.
Purple, black, or green. Very boyish. I love having my toes cracked though.
These are ready. I'm gonna do these here. Good. Check the ankles. Let that roll.
Oh, my ankles cracked so much.
This one's. There it went.
That's awesome.
Feel that one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check the knees. I got some good releases on the knees already. That's pretty good. Good. Check this one. Good. Alright, sit up for me. I'm gonna check your wrists real quick. So when you go play today, what are you gonna go do? Do you have to go to work or do you get to actually go play?
Clean the house. Today's my day off, so I'm gonna play with the dogs. And
Alright.
got 2 dogs, a 3-legged cat, and a snake.
Cat, 3-legged dog. and a
3-legged cat.
3-legged
She
cat.
got stepped on by a horse.
Sounds aggressive.
Yeah.
Just no horsing around a cat. Wait a minute, you might be joking. I'm not sure if I can figure it out.
Yeah, we just got a snake, so. That's
What kind of snake did you get?
a ball python.
A ball python.
Yeah.
Alright. I think I've just about adjusted everything in here. Do you feel different than previous chiropractic somewhere else? Better? Okay. So how much do you think we improved?
A lot.
80%, 90%, 70%, 80, 90? Oh, I'll take 80%.
I
This is
felt
your
like the
first.
strength was a lot better.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is the first visit. I mean, we really dove in and started pulling things apart. You released a lot. I can see where your neck is giving you a problem.
Yeah.
I can see where posture is giving you a problem, which we can work on subsequent visits, and maybe I'll tie some later videos in to show the changes. Okay.